I do share Robert's optimism. I do think that this commodity investment cycle is very different than the past ones. We do have social media, we do have podcasts, we do have much more open sourcing of the world's brains to come up with better solutions. We do have new venture capital mechanisms that probably weren't there. Definitely weren't there 15 years ago, but probably not even 7-8 years ago at the end of the last commodity cycle either. So I do have a lot of optimism. And even this podcast, next year we're going to spend more time, talking about market information in better ways. As Robert said earlier, earlier in the conversation, that if we had a supercomputer that can bring all of those good ideas, to the forefront faster, that's exactly what we're trying to do. And I think that's the next wave of the internet. Is again what we say is the commoditization of trust. We've had this sort of lots of noise internet where lots of voices are being heard, but there's not a lot of trust on the internet right now. I think there's going to be a whole new wave of building trust mechanisms on the internet. So it's not just a handful of companies with all of the world's data running their own internal AIs, but we want more and more of people's information sharing across platforms, and bringing the best knowledge to the forefront. Not just the loudest noise, but the best signal. So we think there's a lot of technologies that are moving that sort of vision forward.